Hello everyone, it's Kendrick from Providence Tarot. Here is your part 3 out of 4. The song I'm listening to is saying sad movies make me cry, I don't know why. Are you guys watching sad movies and crying over this love? I'm gonna choose this wooden wicker, what is it called? I've seen people with these bags because it's summer. It's like a bamboo kind of thing. Okay, let's go ahead and turn over the Archangel Power Tarot card. 7 of Michael. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. Okay, 7 of Swords. Moon in Aquarius. The moon is talking about hidden emotions, right? And 7 is talking about, moving forward and understandings and, just kind of like revealing things to yourself, okay? Through the mind, right? It's also asking a lot of questions, okay? And because you're very emotionally affected by what's happening. You might be trying to find, the light in this situation, of course, because that's going to actually help you move forward. 7s are conflict with advantages. The 7th house is Libra, and it's talking about choices and making decisions and being fair to oneself, right? It's also saying, understand where the hidden truths are, or just allow yourself to see a little bit clearer where the hidden truths are. Right? And hidden truths talk about things that are being reserved. It's not necessarily lies, but it's like you don't know the whole truth, or maybe somebody's not saying everything, or maybe you're just thinking about what you don't know. You know what I mean? It's also kind of like you're distracted. Somebody's distracting you, and you're kind of distracted by what you don't know, and you're asking the questions, and you're being kind of led down the wrong path because you're not like woke. You're like kind of like asleep. You know what I mean? It's almost like you're tired. I feel like you're mentally exhausted from something and you've slowed down a little bit, right? It's kind of like clouded judgment as well. You know what I mean? So just be mindful of maybe a relationship that might be clouding your judgment, or one that might be affecting you in your mind, so that you're not able to make the choices and decisions for yourself that are going to help you move forward. And it's also probably affecting your body, kind of, because the moon is talking about your body, you know what I mean? Treat your body a little bit better. Think about what you're putting into your body. 7, it's talking about beauty, right? And it's talking about victory. So just make the decision that's best for you. You know what I mean? If somebody is pressuring you in some kind of a situation, and you just don't feel right about it, in terms of love or a relationship, if somebody's trying to get you to go somewhere with them, like on a trip, or or move into their house, maybe you're not feeling like you want to move in with this person that you're dating. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you can't continue to date them, but maybe moving in with them, because you may not have like signed a lease or anything like that, right? Because 7 is contracts, right? And partnerships, right? And then it's also related to the Chariot card, which is ruled by Cancer, which is talking about home and family, right? Yeah, I think you should go the way that you had intended to go for yourself, right? Don't let anybody affect your opinion or your decision, right? See, look, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. You see what I mean? So when somebody tries to coerce you into doing or being or believing or choosing something that they want you to do, then you're going to be boxed in. You're going to feel claustrophobic, and you're not going to be able to be everything that you were meant to be. You know what I mean? Because this is a unicorn that's in a really tight, that's fenced in, something very special, very extravagant, right? Very eccentric, very like mystical, right? You shouldn't be boxed in. It is time to take back your control of your life. You can get out there and be, way more than you thought you were going to be. You see what I mean? Look at this, right? Okay, this would definitely being boxed in. It would be scary too. So I'm getting that if you go ahead and just like make sure that you don't get involved, then you're going to be freeing yourself from a situation where then you're going to be, you don't want to be feeling vulnerable. You don't want to be feeling like you don't have a way out, right, of a situation. And I think that your angels are actually probably going to have a message for you from the soulmate card. I don't know. It might be love, but I'm getting that this is kind of like in regards to something that you might think could be love. Okay, for some of you. Um, yeah. Let's see what the soulmate card says. This is the shortest one, so it's kind of like very to the point. I'm like actually making it longer so that it's not too short. Okay, here we go. Every loving thought is a seed of love. Sometimes the seed sprouts instantly, and other times it lies dormant for a while. The timing really doesn't matter. Love always grows into greater love. Okay? You see what I mean? So it's kind of like if you feel like you love this person or you feel like this could be something, maybe you should just kind of like pull back. Let me look at this card again. I'm gonna have to get a clarifying card for you guys for this one because this is interesting. Every loving thought is a seed of love. Sometimes the seed sprouts instantly, and other times it lies dormant for a while. The timing really doesn't matter. Love always grows into greater love. Okay, so somebody could be making you think that something is actually what it's not. You know what I mean? And if this person actually really does love you, then they would be fine with you making the decision that you are going to make. Because I'm telling you, you're going to make the decision. You know what I mean? You're not going to put yourself up under this person. You know what I mean? Because you're like already thinking about stuff that you are intuitively picking up that actually is true. You know what I mean? And those loving thoughts are actually from your ancestors or just people that are kind of like working in a different place that's not in this 3D place, energy, spirit, God. And it's like, yep, everything that you're thinking about is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, definitely listen to your intuition and don't blame someone when you don't listen to it. You know what I mean? Because you told yourself in the first place, right? And this unicorn right here can actually jump over this fence. You know what I mean? It just kind of like is being tricked into thinking that it can't get out of that. Look at it. It can literally bust through that thing. Jump over it. It can get out. So what if it like trips over it? You know what I mean? It can get up. Hopefully it won't break its leg. You know what I mean? So right. You know what I mean? So like if you get into this thing, right? If you move in with this person, then you're going to be moving out right away. So save yourself the trouble, okay, of having to deal with that situation when you already knew. You know what I mean? It's like that Fergie song, You Already Know. Who did she do that song with? Did she do it with Nicki Minaj? I think so. Regret in your tears, now you taste them. Y'all be listening to songs and watching movies and stuff and crying. I don't know what y'all crying about. You better stop. Alright. That's going to be part 3 of the Loving Proofreads. I'm going to get to part 4 in just a second.